Okay then. Well, that first one was a bit of a red herring. Not even a red herring. I just forgot to add the thumbnail to it. So, I've done that. I've added it now. I feel like it. What's the point in making the thumbnail for it and like just being like, oh, you know what, I'll just continue the stream even without it? No. Anyway, we're here. It's Viridian Forest. We all know Viridian Forest. It's. I need lures. I've got. Okay. I was worried I didn't have many. We got lures. We're here. We're going for Caterpie because that's the next one numerically in our shiny living decks. Now we've got one shiny Caterpie. I need another one for a Mapad. And then Butterfree has a gender difference, so I need a male and a female. But then it also Gigantamaxes, and I want to have like, I want to have like them like separate, but then also like a Gigantamaxable one in the deck. So I need overall I need to catch 5 Caterpies, and I need at least 2 to be male and 2 to be female. Now I'm catching 6. That sounds doable, unless like I catch like 5 females and like 1 male, then that would be really annoying. That would be really, really annoying. Or vice versa, you know. But we need at least 2 one, 2 the other. Oh, why you do that? Why you do that? That was a terrible throw. Unless it's not an excellent throw, it ain't happening. Yeah. But yeah, we need. Why have I not got this full screen? And I should have this full screen. That might make a world of difference. How many Pokeballs have I got? I should have enough. Right. Now, I have all the Pokemon here. Oh, we've got a great one. I have all the Pokemon here. I won't mind any of them shiny, apart from Pidgey. Weird. Apart from Pidgey and Bulbasaur, because I've got all the Bulbasaurs I need. I got 2 females, so I can Gigantamax 1, have another one. I don't need Pidgey. Like, I remember last time I tried to do like a big on like before I started streaming. No, I think at this point like I weren't like streaming much. I was trying to get Rattata, and I wound up getting like 3 Pidgeys instead. So like the Rattata is still out there, and that's gonna be an annoying one because I'd need like that. It's like solid green. That's one where I'd need like, because both Rattata and Raticate have gender differences. Alright, that one's gonna go. Why did it kick out when it's like green? Oh, I hear. I'm pretty sure I heard a Caterpie somewhere. See, that one's yellow. Over here. No Caterpie. No Pidgey. No Pidgey. No Pidgey. Stay away. Stay away. Yeah, Rattata and Raticate, they both have a difference, so I need like 2 of each. I guarantee you. Well, hunting, that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't get them. I would get like 3 of one or the other. Why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way? It's green, damn it. It's green. It's green. Are these Caterpies just like ridiculously uncatchable? Like, it makes no sense to me. Be helpful if we didn't have these flapping Pidgeys. And no, that's not me using the word flapping instead of a swear word. Like, they are literally flapping around, like, we're flapping around. Like, oh, real. Go away, Moth. Go away, Moth. We're not after you yet. That's when we go for a Venonat. Which, we've got a Venonat. We just need a Venomoth. And we won't do that in this game. That'd be a Scarlet Violet. That'd be a Violet Hunt. Wildish. Oh, Caterpie's back! Honestly, with the thumbnail, I tried to get a hat on me, and I couldn't get one that looked any good. Anyway, Huff, how you doing? Did you watch Mania? Actually, while I'm watching it, it's not too often I actually watch an event, really. I'm kind of annoyed because oh no, there's a Weedle there. I was going for that cluster of Caterpies. Alright, cool. I wasn't sure if I'd like run into the Weedle or the Caterpie. Yeah, I actually wound up watching it. Gotta say, and I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about it when I was at work. I think the last Mania I actually watched was like 33 or 34. And obviously, because of how good apparently last year in 39 was, I had expectations. They were not met. There was a couple of good matches, but yeah. What did you think of everything that transpired? Didn't think that was going to catch. Thought I was going to, like, not. Yeah. For me, personally, I think the women's triple threat that opened night 2 was the best match on the card. The other triple threat was good. But I felt like the women's one was better in, like as a match, like the triple threat main event for night 1 I thought was good and had a lot of drama, but I think the women's one was a better match overall. There's a giant fly on my light and it was very distracting. I could just see it there, it was illuminated and I was like, huh. I do wish that as you're chaining Pokemon, like you would get less spawns of other Pokemon. Like the higher your chain gets, the more of that Pokemon that spawn. That would be nice.
Yeah!
But yeah, overall, I mean, what matches did I not like? I thought the two tags were a bit meh. The El Grande match, the way that Gable hit like the reverse 450, I thought that I weren't expecting that. I don't know, the four-way was okay. Like, I think one of the things that I just find it funny that it had pretty much the exact same finish as the women's triple threat. Like, I would have thought that someone who was putting the matches together would have thought, yeah, let's not repeat finishes. It's weird how Dom got like a massive pop for winning. Like, I know, like, I don't generally watch it much. I kind of like watch the shorts and see what's what. I don't like sit down and watch a full 3 hours of Raw and SmackDown. Like, has that been something that's been happening lately, that he's starting to get more cheers than boos? I mean, the SmackDown one's doing really well. I can't believe DIY, Street Profits, and the Motor City Machine Guns having a TLC match on SmackDown. Like, that's a Mania match. Pretty Deadly and Los Garza. Is it Los Garza? No, that's the name of a wrestler. Angel and whatever. The other two, they seem to be heating something up with them. Yeah, the Charlotte and Tiffany looked a bit clunky. I thought they did alright, but there were times when you could see they were trying to do something and they weren't gelling. Yeah, I was just surprised. I was very surprised at the Dom reaction. I thought that would have been more booed, but like the crowd really were into that, so yeah. I called it though. Like, I think out of all of the matches, there was, I think it was like one or two I didn't guess correctly. I'm trying to think of them now. I watched bits. I've seen the stuff with Rollins and Braun Breaker. I've seen Cena's promo. And I've seen Cena's promo. I saw that Rusev came back too. I'm not sure if there's anything else that's worth watching. What were the matches on Mania that I didn't predict? I think the only one I didn't predict right was the women's triple threat. I thought Bianca was going to win that. I thought Io was literally just there to take the pin. But no, I'm happy she won. But I didn't see it coming. Okay, so the thing with the catch chain thing is it's the next Pokemon of your chain that spawns that has the boosted shiny odds. Which is why I was walking away from that group of Caterpies. Yeah, I remember I was just finishing work, and I was like, because it was a Monday night, I was working. I was like, I want to see if there's like a promo on Raw. I've heard that he's coming back. Yeah, on Friday. Oh, okay, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And I was like checking like some of the night, because I was still like, it was Monday night, so I still hadn't watched night 2 of Mania, so I was like trying to stay away from spoilers from like YouTube and Facebook and that. So I was like logging on to YouTube and quickly like typing in like Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and I was like, and it'd be like, and the first, I think it was like just before I finished work, it was like 5:45, and it said like Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker destroy Roman Reigns. I was like, what? Like, that should be a good move for Braun, but like I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Thing is, with them signing like Rusev and Aleister Black, I kind of think like, what is there for them to do, and who's going to be shunted off the card? They need to do something better with the Intercontinental US, the Women's Intercontinental and the Women US title. Like Chelsea Green's doing a great job with her gimmick, and Niven and Alba Fire are doing really good with that, but they need to have some better she needs to have some top tier title defensives, opponents, challengers, that's the word I'm looking for. God, you would think I'd be more with it, considering yesterday I had a 30-hour day. I went to bed at 9 PM. I didn't wake up till like 11 AM the next day. I'm like, I had a 14-hour sleep. You think my brain would be more with it? I ran into something. I heard that this morning. I think it was like a meme thing, so I weren't sure like how serious it was. Obviously, I've heard a lot of Caterpie spawning. Did any of them spawn over here? I hate when they spawn like really far away. Yeah. Obviously with him having a past group called the Deadly Alliance, him having a new one, obviously people are gonna link those two. Evolution was not something I thought about, but it makes sense. When you think like Heyman being the Flair, Seth being the H, Braun being the Batista, like, yeah. Or maybe they could call someone up from NXT, like brand new face from NXT. Could be the Randy Orton. But I suppose Theory works too. I suppose he's someone that they've been wanting to build, and they've just they've realised it weren't working, so they just let him cool down a bit. And him splitting with Wall has been dragging for ages, man. Dragging. Yeah, I was surprised to hear about them purchasing Ethan Page. Would be a good one, but I suppose he's not like young to fit with the Randy Orton vibes. Though I did like how I pointed out during his entrance to my wife, like, oh wow, his gear is looking like the gear he wore when he first debuted. I thought that was a nice touch. Um, yeah, I felt like a lot of the entrances, you know, when they tried to do like give them like a different entrance, like a WrestleMania entrance, I thought a lot of them weren't very good. Like it was like, who was it who had? Was it Cody Rhodes who had like the motocross people on bikes? I was like, what? This is a bit rubbish. And Stone Cold missing the ramp and having to reverse it to take ages and then get back on the ramp and then like hit the barricade. Like that was nuts. That was funny. That was funny. I thought I delayed the throw, but no. Oh, now something that happened on Raw After Mania when Stephanie McMahon and Julia and Roxanne Perez came up. Like, I will legit a few months, I think it was like not long after Jordan Gracie debuted on NXT. I was thinking to myself, like, that should be a group, like, who come onto Raw and invade, like Shield 2.0 lady version, like Stephanie McMahon, Julia, and Jordan Grace. I thought that'd be, I was like, that'd be mint. Never happened, won't happen, and they like have made it happen, but they've replaced Grace with Perez. They're like, huh? I had 2/3 of it right. That was a shock to me. Definitely a lot of Caterpies over here. And a Bulbasaur too. Bulbasaur no. Maybe if I make some shiny jingles, the Caterpie will show up. I hope so. I've got to catch 5 of these things. Like, I know the idea is it's the new one that spawns after you catch that gets the increased shiny odds. But I might walk around a little bit. See if that helps, because like obviously if like loads are spawning, that's obviously like more shiny checks. It's not like the actual method, but I'm going to do it anyway, because sometimes just catching every Caterpie I see gets a bit tedious. I mean, I did not expect that. I actually don't know what to feel about that. Like, what are they gonna do with it? Like, obviously they've got the NXT versus AAA Worlds Collide. They're on the same day. Oh, one like earlier in the day and one on. Okay, yeah. Don't know why I thought they were like on the same weekend. Didn't realize they were on the same day. Yeah, is it going to be like another... I suppose like it's kind of... Like what? Is technically any wrestler signed to AAA? Are they technically a WWE? Are they technically signed to WWE right now? Could they randomly just be like, yeah, we want this guy from AAA to like have a match on SmackDown or NXT? Like, I suppose it's another thing that it's like they could send some NXT guys over to AAA, like, oh, okay, for the next like 4 months you're going to be wrestling on the AAA card. You're going to be wrestling for AAA. Like, learn what you can. I mean, the Worlds Collide thing, that was done by... I mean, WCW did that with AAA, like in the 90s. Or the 80s. Probably the 90s. So it's not a new thing. It's not like something AEW did first. And also, I hate the name Forbidden Door. Because it's like, ooh, we're working with New Japan. Ooh, that's new. And it's like, no, New Japan have always worked with the number 2 promotion in the US. Like, they had a partnership with WCW. They had a partnership with TNA. And now AEW's the new number 2. They've got, like, honestly, I was like surprised it took so long. Like, the real Forbidden Door is WWE. Like, if they do like if they have like a AEW versus WWE pay-per-view, that can be called Forbidden Door. That's actually the Forbidden Door. But yeah, like, I feel like AEW working with New Japan isn't that special because, for the reasons like I said. But you could almost say Forbidden Door is like Worlds Collide because that happened first. Also, why is that actually going on in AEW? Like, something popped up on my feed. Yeah, you're right. People be like that, but what was actually going off over there? Because I saw something on my YouTube feed where apparently Chris Jericho's taking some time off, and I'd seen like bits of his learning tree. Is that what it was called? Because I saw a compilation video of it after a guy at work was telling me about it, and I thought it's actually quite funny. And I know like a load of people complaining about Jericho, and I'm like, I don't see why. Like, I thought his learning tree stuff was funny. Because, hi guys! I'm gonna catch Caterpie. It's a huge Caterpie. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with AEW. I find it funny that didn't they do a thing with Edge and oh yeah, when they had Edge suplex Mox, who by the way I'm very shocked that Rollins name dropped Mox at Mania. I heard about that. I heard that she's possibly signing with them. I assumed her contract had already expired if there were talks ongoing, because apparently that's not allowed. Having contract talks with another company while under contract with a different one. I know they've been in trouble in the past with that before, so I thought she'd already left. Yeah. I don't know what's going off with them. Like, part of me kind of feels like I should probably sit down and watch one of their pay-per-views at some point, but I'm like, I don't think I shall. There's a Pikachu somewhere. It's there. I see the Pikachu. Pikachu. Let's have a wander. Let's have stuff spawn over here. I need 5 golden Caterpies, man. I need 5 of them. We've been going for about half an hour. And I've seen a grand total of 0. None. Yeah, yeah. I was saying to my mate, like, Rollins is coming out of the winner. And I called Heyman turning on Punk and Reigns. And leaving with Rollins. But it was like, no, Rollins is only there to take the pin. So, like, CM Punk and Reigns don't have to take a loss. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, he's winning it. He was like, no, whatever. And I was like, okay then, sure. It's like, that was funny. Sent me a text like, oh yeah? So, who was supposed to be taking the pinfall in that one? But yeah, I swear like the day after night 1, because I was on my all-nighter on night 1, so I was able to watch it, and then I had 2 night shifts. So I had to go 2 night shifts and avoid spoilers for night 2. And I had Seth Rollins' theme stuck in my head the entirety of both my night shifts. You know, I see Pikachu spawn, and I just see the yellow before I notice the Pikachu, and I think like, ooh, that's my shiny Caterpie. And it's like not. Yeah, I can see Rollins going soon enough after things with Reigns and Punk are dealt with. I can see him potentially capturing back the World Heavyweight title. Or like helping Braun win it. No, but you know. No, but you leave me alone. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to SmackDown with. I mean, I felt like it was the only reason to add him to that match was to have him and Heyman leading together. Because when you think about it, I think like he's been like, I know Reigns has been a big star. He's had like a 4-year title run. Punk's Punk, you know. Like Rollins has been very consistent. He's kind of been that guy, like, if you need someone to hold a title, he's that guy. He's popular with the crowd. But he's just never, like, been able to break that, like, mega star ceiling. So I feel like, because of the hard work he has put in, like, considering last year's WrestleMania, working that while really hurt, I feel like it's a nice little, like, payback for him. Like, listen, you've done a lot, we're gonna like do something to build you up more. So yeah, I think it's a good reward for him. And really, you couldn't have had like Heyman picking Punk or Reigns. Like, you could have had something where like he like had played no factor in the way it ended. But Roman Reigns would have still been like really moot. That's a lot of Caterpies in a row. Would have been really, like, he wouldn't have taken him back so easily. Uh, yeah, I'm liking it, especially now that you got Bron with them. Like, I've felt for a while, like, once he loses that IC belt, they've got to try and build him up to be in that main event scene. And I feel like lining up with Heyman and Rollins is a good way to get there. Oh, and Becky being back as well. Like, that was one I called as well. I was saying it's either going to be Becky Lynch or it's going to be Miss WrestleMania herself, Santina Marella. Because it wasn't, but it was like, it's got to be one of those two. It's going to be one of them. I feel bad for Bayley though. She's another one of those who's like been up there in like the Seth Rollins model, where like if you need her to carry for a while, she can do it and she will do it. But she's never like been in that top bracket. I feel like she needs something to get her there. But unfortunately, when you look at that women's side and you look at the type that you would say were top bracket, there's a lot of them. Like you got Becky, Belair, Rhea. If she came back, Banks would rock up straight into there. And as much as people don't like her, like Charlotte's there too. Like she is. There's a reason. There's a reason she's always given title matches, because she is like one of the better wrestlers there. But yeah, Bayley needs. I don't know. Maybe instead of like Austin Theory joining Paul Heyman, Braun, and Rollins, maybe Bayley should join up with them. Though I feel bad that Bayley had to have. She's not injured. She just had to have a. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Like, she put in the work. And then it's like, yeah, we want Becky to come back as a mystery partner, so Bayley, you need to move aside. Like, again, she needs something to, like, a Rollins reward. Like, instead of Austin Theory, maybe she should join them. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be really good. I think that'd be really cool, actually. Also, what's the deal with Raquel Rodriguez? I've never actually seen her have an actual match before. All I keep hearing is like the jokes where she's all like, "Oh, I'm big and strong," but like I watched that match and I was like, she's not very good. Like everything she did just looked awkward. Like it gave me like, you know, like Omos, Great Khali kind of vibes. It's like, yeah, they're big, but like not that great. I don't know. I just went. I don't see it with her. Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah, they were gonna have Becky. Like I said, Becky's top bracket. It's gonna happen. But Bayley needs something to get her. Like she needs that hit that mega star glass ceiling. Something needs to happen for her to something major. She needs like a major story angle or character change for something to get her there. But because they've got like quite a few, like it's funny. You look at like the men's and the women's roster, and there's probably more stars, like big stars on the women's side of things than there are on the men's side of things. Like you've got Rhea, Becky, Belair, and Charlotte. And then for... Actually, no, it's probably about equal, because for the men's, I'd say Reigns, Punk, Cena, and Cody. Let's walk around, see if any shinies pop up. Oh, that Pidgey's coming straight for me! There's a Pikachu somewhere, I heard it. It's right there. There's Pikachu. Heck, if I caught a shiny Butterfree, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind. That wouldn't be too bad. Right, let's catch this Caterpie. Oh, so on the yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen because they've done nothing with the Intercontinental or the US belts. Like, so it'd be helpful, but they'll probably wind up having her win it. Honestly, she'll probably win it. On my PlayStation Plus, I was looking at the catalogue of games that are on it, and I noticed that they've just added Hogwarts Legacy. I'm wondering whether to play it or not. Like, I know when it first came out there was big hype about it, but I've not heard anything like... I've not heard anyone saying it's a great game. I just know, like, a lot when it came out, there was a big buzz. There was a big buzz, and I feel like that buzz quickly died off. So I'm wondering if it's worth playing. I'll have a wander around the forest. I heard a Caterpie spawn. Ah. See if anyone wants to spawn. We're just gonna have a walk around. We're gonna traverse the forest. We're gonna see what happens. What was that? Was that a Metapod? I don't remember that cry before. Okay, dodge the pity. There's so many Pokemon. Ah! Okay, cool. Dodged it. Gotta dodge them all. And I did. Maybe it was a Kakuna actually. I don't know. Come on. I need this Caterpie, dog. I mean, there's lots of Caterpies like spawning, but like, can they please be golden? Show me the golden Caterpie, yow. Oh, of course, the Pikachu trainer lady's here. But yeah. I feel like they're in a good shape for after Mania. I think they've done really well to set up the next few months. Like leading up to SummerSlam. Okay, there's a bit of a blockade preventing me from going this way. What's down here? Nothing. Nothing's down here. Like, seriously, how long does it take for, like, a Caterpie to spawn? Shiny. Like, you think it would be easy? Like, I'll be honest, there's some Pokemon that I'm contemplating not shiny hunting. Literally because they're gonna be... It's in 2 weeks! Oh. Maybe they should stop booking Mania in April so then Backlash can have, like, a bit of breathing room. 2 weeks. Damn. Like, I remember when Mania was in March and Backlash was April. Right, we've literally gone all the way through the forest and I've seen not a singular golden Caterpie. This Pidgey is zigzagging, yo. Yeah. May 10th. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just know, like, I mean, honestly, like, March felt a bit... I know March was, like, Mania build-up, but it felt kind of like, after a while, after a few weeks, it kind of felt like, oh, come on, just get to Mania already. Like, what more can you do to build it up? Got through the blockade. Like, I imagine for Backlash, there's gonna be Orton Cena. I don't think they do Cena Cody so soon. Do you reckon it'll be Cody that takes the belt off Cena near the end of the year? Or do you think they're going to have somebody else do it? Yeah, I'm trying to think what card they could have for him. It'll probably be like a Becky Lyra match. What else could they do? Maybe Finn, Dom. That could be a match. Maybe maybe Backlash might be a bit too soon. Maybe that'd be more towards SummerSlam, but that could be a match that they do. With 2 weeks, I don't think they'd split him from the Judgment Day in 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks to set it up. I can't see any of the tag division matches being on Backlash. I suppose I could, yeah. I could do that. Let's have a look at this. I like it. Why did Paul Heyman in the middle give me Kurt Angle vibes? Why has this happened? Okay, cool. Good. That gave me Kurt Angle as in the Shield vibes. That did. Ooh, Jacob Fatu and LA Knight was surprisingly good. I enjoyed that match. It went like great, but like it was enjoyable. The moonsault into the BFT I thought was really good. I feel like they're gonna book themselves into a corner with Jacob soon. The whole thing where it's like he bounces back from like anything. I feel like eventually that's gonna cause a headache when it comes time for him to drop the belt. Yeah, do you not remember that? There was a 6-man tag match. I feel like Cesaro was one of the opponents in the match. But I think Roman Reigns got injured, or yeah. I think it was Roman Reigns got injured. And it was Ambrose, Rollins, and Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle dressed up in the tactical gear, and it was awesome. Like, it was one night only, but I thought it was great. Like the Shield standing at the top of some stairs, and then Kurt Angle showed up. Look what happened to the Fiend. What? What are we talking about here? Like his gimmick? Oh right, yeah, oh, because we were just on about Jacob. Yeah. I get it. For a minute, that confused me. Like, why are we talking about the Fiend? Yeah. Yeah. They don't do deal. I don't know. They when they book someone to like look unstoppable, invincible, and can kick out of anything, or like recover really quick, and then like when it comes time to drop the title, like I suppose like a quick roll up or something, or like, you know, when I'm not sure if you'd remember, but John Cena's first match against Kurt Angle, do you remember how it ended? Like, I'll tell you if you don't, but like, do you remember how it ended? Without looking it up, can you tell me how it ended? Because they could do something like that with, like, if they need Jacob to drop the belt at some point. How have we not... It's been nearly an hour. How has a shiny Caterpie not turned up yet? But this is bullpucky. Yeah, that was terrible. That was so bad. Like, I know, like, when I've looked at some things from the past, and like, there's points where it's like Vince had gone like senile with his booking, but that was like the point where it was like definite. Yeah, so it ended. So Angle Cena ended where he didn't hit him with an ankle slam. He didn't hit him with an ankle. He didn't make him tap from an ankle lock. What he did is he put on a legit wrestling pin where like he hooked one of his arms and he crawled. That made like the momentum made Cena go onto his shoulders with his legs in the air, and like Angle's got one arm pinned down and he's got his sternum on his other arm, and it was a legit like Greco-Roman pin, like something like that, like a legit snug type pin can be used against these guys that are supposed to be invulnerable to damage, like Jacob is at the moment. Because you either gotta like make them vulnerable, which kind of ruins like the vibe you've tried to give them, or make someone who's just as invulnerable to beat them. But yeah, it was a real snug, good pin. I wonder if I can find like a video of just the pin. Hold on. I mean, I could send that, but it's like a compilation of things, but it does have the pin on it. Yeah, they did that. They did that in Saudi. That was a thing they did. I can't find like a short that just has the pin. Like there's a short where it shows the pin, like it shows his debut, and then it shows a couple bits of the match, and then it doesn't show like it shows the pin, but it doesn't show how he applied the pin. But it's a real snug, like legit pin. God damn, I don't know if you can hear it, but like I got some new neighbours. And their kid is so loud. And it's like 10:30, like why is, and I've seen this kid, he's like very young. Why is he not in bed? Oh, those Saudi shows. Oh, them Saudi shows. Like, I can't believe, I mean, I can, but I can't. I can believe the money. I can believe that they're like, oh yeah, we'll do that, throw us the money. But like, oh my god, I can't believe that they're giving them the time of day. Especially after that first show where it just looked like no one was interested. And they're like, oh, you can't have the women wrestle. Then again, it was Vince that was in charge, so he would have like not. That wouldn't have like deterred him. I felt like if they tried to make that deal while Triple H was in charge, he'd be like, no, either my women come and wrestle, or like no one does. Also, I hate the fact that they've all got to like wear the women have to like cover up, but then it's fine for the men to be in like speedos, but the women have to wear like full body suits and a t-shirt. It looks terrible. It's not a good look. Is that like going to be a continuing thing? Is that actually going to be a continuing thing? Because are they going to do that this year if Cena's still champ? Like, are they going to have Cena versus whoever the world champion is? I imagine Cena will probably hold the belt till like December, like right near the end of the year. And then someone will beat him. Probably Cody. It is. Because they very much, I don't know. They've got problems with women. Okay, I thought it was just a one-off. The crown jewel belt. I thought it was just a one-off. Also, speaking of King and Queen of the Ring, I'm kind of irked that they do that. It's not like a one-night thing. Like, they have the matches in the lead up, the tournament in the lead up, and then they have the finals at the pay-per-view. Like, I used to really, I love the old King of the Ring tournament pay-per-view where it was like you had the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the final in one night. Like, the fact that, like, to win, you had to have 3 matches in one night, it just made it feel like whoever won was, like, a real, like, yeah, they really deserve it. Like, they really had to tough it out. And then, like, the one who was the runner-up was like, oh man, just unfortunate. Like, you won 2 matches on this night, you made it to the final, and you just couldn't. Oh man, like, it just felt more special that way. And obviously, if they're doing 2 tournaments, they can't have like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 matches. But I don't know. I don't like it. And I preferred it when the tournament was like in one night. But I get it to a degree. Like, I suppose it's like safer. But nothing gonna spawn over here? Can I please get a shiny Caterpie, yo? Shiny Caterpie, I want a shiny Caterpie. I want it. Give me the shiny Caterpie. Let's just catch this one. See if like the next one that spawns will have the increased rate. Yeah, there's some Pokemon I'm thinking about not hunting because they're going to be on Legend ZA. So like a lot of the Pokemon that are like in Kalos, like I ain't going for Spooper because Spooper, Scatterbug. Scatterbug is like kind of hard in Scarlet and Violet. And I imagine it will be a very common Pokemon in Legend ZA. Yeah, yeah. That used to be a thing back in the day. It was the winner would... So, in the early 2000s, and probably like late 90s, that was the thing. If you won it, you would have the title match at SummerSlam. And then for some reason, then they stopped it. And then towards like every now and then they brought it back, and then they would just slap him with the ridiculous King gimmick. Like you look at like Kurt Angle, Billy Gunn, Brock Lesnar. That's how Brock Lesnar got his first title match against The Rock. He won King of the Ring, and then he had the match at SummerSlam because that's how it was back then. The winner would get a SummerSlam title match at SummerSlam. But then for some reason, after they stopped it, they were like, and then I think for a while it was something like they'd get an Intercontinental title shot. Like I think when Wade Barrett won it, that was the thing. But like I think only like a hand before like you had like Sheamus and Barrett and Corbin. I forgot Corbin ever won that actually. Before them lot, it like that wasn't a thing. I think only like a handful of people made it their gimmick. Like I know Macho Man did for a bit. Yeah, I just found it ridiculous. Booker T, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's how he became King Booker. King Booker. Out of all of them, he made it work the most, though. He was the only good one. I can't believe he agreed to that as well. I can't believe he agreed to that. Well, I believe that gave him his only world title win in WWE. King Booker. Oh man, I forgot that was a thing. Can we get some? Can we get some? Can we get some shinies? Can we get some shinies, y'all? Can we get some shinies? Want some shinies? Give me some shinies. We've caught like 51 Caterpie and we've like ran past so many more. Like, I'd accept a shiny Metapod. I won't say no to a shiny Oddish or Weedle. Shucky ducky quack quack. Oh, like that was when he was on commentary. I remember that. I remember. Did he ever say that? I don't think he ever said that as King Booker. But I know he did that as on commentary, and I thought. I mean, when he first, I thought his commentary was hilarious. Like when he was all like, "Oh, he's in my Fate 5." And then it mentioned like, oh, there it is! Finally, yo! Finally! Bag. Ultra Ball. You coming with me? Oh my god, that took so long. Oh my god.
Yeah! Yeah!
I don't want to use that song. I can't.
Yeah!
I know, and it's like not as like funny. Though I think it was him when Joe Hendry showed up on Tuesday. I think it was him going like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," or was that somebody else? And that is one Caterpie. Yeah! Now we've got to catch 4 more. 4 more Caterpies. 4 more shiny Caterpies. Yellow, golden, shining Caterpies. Like, if you guys can make this quick for me, please. But I remember Booker would be like, about like someone being in his Fate 5. He'd mention like throughout SmackDown, like, "Oh, he's in my Fate 5." And then like someone else would come out and be like, "Oh, he's in my Fate 5." And then you'd be like, he mentioned 7 people. Like, I'll be honest, when I saw that shiny Caterpie, I kind of thought it was a Pikachu for a minute. I was like, oh, it's just Pikachu up there. Should I do the leave and exit enter thing? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave. So I know, like with some shiny hunts, people were doing that a lot. That's a Pikachu. I saw the yellow. Oh yeah, they did that. They'd be like, he's my... I remember Lola would be like, he's my pick, he's my pick. And then they'd be like, oh no, 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 forget that, this guy's my pick. Yeah, I remember that. It literally took us over an hour to find one shiny Caterpie. Over an hour to find one shiny Caterpie. Yo, Waleed, how we doing? You just missed us actually catch a shiny. And we've kind of been talking WrestleMania too. I assume you watched it. But now we've got 4 more caterpillars to hunt for. And it took us over an hour to get one. And to be fair, Huff, you've been here for like a good 45 minutes. Like if you just popped into the chat and then it showed up, I'd be like, you know what, you got a point. You got a point. But like, it was something. Oh, that's what you meant. To be fair though, I've not been having much luck with a Caterpie hunt solo. And when I say solo, I mean like not streaming. Anyway, I wish they wouldn't spawn like really far away, like up here. I see there's something behind. That's not a shiny Caterpie. Oh, no, I don't want to use an Ultra Ball. Well, that was a terrible throw. It was something. I assume you didn't like. I assume you weren't that fond of it. I don't know. What were your highlights? What were your highlights? What did you like about it? And then tell us what you didn't like about it. I was kind of annoyed that it's like the first ooh, this is a big. Oh wait, I know where we are. I was annoyed it's the first WrestleMania I'd watched in like nearly a decade. Because I heard like, oh, that's a Metapod. That's a Metapod. That's gonna get rid of my Caterpie counter. But I mean, I need to evolve. That is not the way to throw. Absolutely. Best match on the card. The 2 best matches on the card were both triple threat matches. Right, that loses our Caterpie chain, so we've got to build another Caterpie chain. Let me just check. Because we got a lot of Caterpies. Which ones can I get rid of? Okay, that's the shiny. Oh, I'm just going to do some management here. Because I caught about 50 odd Caterpies. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Can only send so much? Okay. Like when I was saying, oh wait. Oh, it gives me a reason. See, I was saying that I thought the spot would go down where Reigns is down, Punk is down, and Heyman would grab a chair. Like, you know when Reigns and Brock were having beef. And he slid a chair to both in the middle of Brock and Reigns, and it was like, oh, who did he send? Who was he wanting to send that to? I thought he was going to do that, but it'd send it sailing past them, and then Rollins would, when it would go straight to Rollins, and then Rollins. So when he grabbed the chair and they're both down, I was like, they're not doing it the exact way I predicted, right? Didn't. I liked it, but so what have we got? We got a male Caterpie, and a male. I need. Okay, ooh. I need. Ooh. I need 3 Caterpies, Sans, Metapod, Butterfrees, and I need 2 of them to be female. Oof. That's gonna be pretty tough. Wait, abilities aren't in this game, right? They don't. Abilities aren't in this game, yeah? Yeah, so I can't just grab like a male Jigglypuff. Well, I need to start making a catch counter for Caterpie now. So, what else were your thoughts on that, Waleed? What did you not like in particular? We're back to catching Caterpies. I heard one spawn. So that means, yeah. Just that Pidgey came out. What pissed me off? What? I don't think anything in particular did. I'm a bit annoyed. I mean, there's something that's annoying me, but that's literally just because of the way like I've caught 3 shiny Caterpies / Metapods, and they're all male. Oh yeah, but yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier. It's like bait. I think you know how I assume you've watched Raw. So where Bron and Rollins have sided with Heyman, and they've been talking about him getting another one. So it's almost like a Dangerous Alliance evolution thing. And for some reason there's rumblings online about it being Austin Theory. I think it should be Bailey, because I think she needs something to break through that megastar glass ceiling that the likes of Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Rhea Ripley and Belair on. But I don't know, Bailey's just like, she's good, she's really good, but like she's not like uber popular. But like, yeah, I feel like it was a bit crap for her to like earn the tag match and then just have her like, it's not like she's injured. Like, she's not actually injured. So for her to be like shut off the card for Becky, I feel like she should. Have you seen? Yeah, that was rubbish. That was absolute rubbish. Like, honestly. Like, my wife doesn't watch wrestling much, but there was a couple of things on that card that I was just like, on night 2, and I was like, this kind of crap would happen while she's watching. Like, that Travis Scott thing was crap. Logan Paul having a match, with her being there like, oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, that could work. I think Bailey should join the group, but like, yeah, somebody. I feel like if they're gonna have like, if they're doing the like evolution style thing with Rollins being Triple H, Heyman being Flair, Bron being Batista, that it needs someone like young for Orton. So I don't know how young Grayson Waller is, but that could work. And I mean, Theory is actually quite young, I think. I feel like when he was signed to, when he was in NXT, he was something like, that's a shiny Oddish. Get back here. Okay. Baller, baller, baller. Now I need to start like another catch chain with Caterpie. Yo, everything's cooking this half. This like, we've got past the hour mark and everything's just started to cook. Everything's started to cook. We got that one shiny Caterpie and everything just like started going. Everything started going, yeah. Okay. That's 3 down. Like shinies in general, but let's get another. Let's start another Caterpie chain. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking he was like still in his like mid-20s. Waller's 35. I was thinking like maybe like 29, 32, sort of 35. He looks good for his age. Alright, can we get ourselves more Caterpies? I won't say no to Weedles, Kakunas, Oddish. I think I've got like a singular shiny Gloom in my living decks. Yeah, but he also fits like the powerhouse that was Batista. And I feel like that will probably be like, I mean, yeah, maybe they have an evolution with 3 people and Bron. And Bron is both Batista and Randy Orton. That could. But wasn't Batista quite young as well, anyway? Wasn't he like similar age to Randy Orton? I don't know. I feel like they're probably similar age. Like maybe there's like a couple of years in it. No, actually no. I think maybe when he had the main event with Triple H, maybe he was in his 30s. I ain't sure. I don't know, half the time you see a new wrestler you just think like it's a young person. Maybe that's just me. Alright. Oh, we've got to catch combo of 4 now. I think when we found the Oddish, I think when the Oddish appeared, I think we was at like a combo of 3. Yeah. As soon as I said that, I was like, actually, I think he was like in his 30s when he was in Evolution. Batista is old man. Old Batista. Bold Batista. Alright. 3 Caterpies and 2 of them be female. Okay. I'm hoping that this like little hot streak we had of shinies hasn't ended. But I get the feeling like that's probably as good as it's gonna get. I don't know. I was about to go catch that Caterpie as well, and the Caterpie was like, "Nah, bruh, I'm a deep." Is he really? Is he really a year older? Yeah, but it was like. I suppose it was more about experience and wisdom than age, I suppose. Have you seen what Batista looks like now? Like, he looks really... He's slimmed down. Like, he's still got, like, quite a bit of muscle on him, but he's compared to how he used to look, he's majorly slimmed down. Like, I wouldn't say he's skinny. Like, by any stretch of the imagination. Right. But... So. Yellow Caterpie, golden Caterpie, golden Caterpie, golden. What colour is Weedle shiny? I feel like Kakuda is green. Is Weedle also green? I feel like Weedle's green. Maybe. Is Weedle green? Greendle. Greendle. It's a green doll. Right. I think I need ways to make money on this game. Oh really? I've not seen that. I might look that up. The Batista's done it for a reason though. He like, I suppose like he's been like, I mean partly, I mean, even to maintain what he had to eat a lot and work out. But he's felt like if he slims down, he'll get like better acting roles. Like, not like he has to play a guy who is muscled up. Like, he's hoping it lands him more serious acting roles, which is fair enough. Spider-Man whip, Spider-Man whip. I swear, we're gonna get to a point. It might not be this stream, but eventually we're gonna get our 6 shiny Caterpies. And they're not going, there's not going to be 2 females amongst them. We've got 3 males. There's not going to be 2 females amongst them, is there? That's how I'm feeling. suppose when you've got like a frail, when you've got like old man bones, it's probably not the best for you. But it's helped him get where he is, so it's worked for him. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you've got to train hard too. Like, I feel like the thing that I'm like failing at is the eating, because I'm poor. like, like, yeah, I should eat. I should be eating more, but then it's also like I want to lose the gut. But then it's like, do I eat less to lose the gut, or do I eat more to build the muscle? So I'm like, it's somewhere in the middle. Alright. I reckon we'll probably go for like another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I think I've quite enjoyed him. Things I've seen him in. What's that new movie he had recently? What's that new one he had? That he was. I think it was during the promotion of that film. Was when he mentioned in an interview about how he slimmed down so he could get more serious acting roles. Well, those are Weedles. We don't want Weedles. I mean, I wouldn't mind a shiny Weedle. But, like, we're not particularly after a shiny Weedle, are we? Come on, Caterpie. Oh, there's a Caterpie. It's not a shiny one, but it's like it was under my boot. It was under my shoe. Come on. If we can get like another Caterpie before the day is done. Before the day is done. I'd feel good about this. And make it a female. Make it a female Caterpie. I want the ladies. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled. I'm really peeling my eyes. I need potatoes. Whatever his recent one is, where he's quite slim. He might play a hitman in it. I don't know. I just remember he did a sit-down thing where he had like a female actor next to him, and they were clearly promoting a film. And he mentioned like he slimmed down so he could be taken more seriously and get more serious roles. So I feel like it's funny that he plays a hitman in the first one to be a serious actor. Maybe. If that's his latest one. I don't know, have you seen it? Is it any good? Pidgeys after me. Yeah, alright, I might check that out then. I might check it out. I've got... In a few days, I've got to be back. I've got to have a all-nighter for work, at work, to get ready for a night shift. So I might pop it on. I assume it's already on like a streaming service at this point. Right. We'll give it a few more minutes. See if we can find a shiny. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, so he's done another one since. Could do the leave method. Oh no, I'll actually do the one into a Pikachu method. Now what we'll do for a bit is we'll like try this one. Caterpie there, Pidgey there. Weedle there. Nothing gonna show. I thought this method would be better. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. I can believe that. Alright, I feel like I'm definitely flagging now. I'm definitely flagging. So, let's just see if anything spawns here. Just gonna walk in a bit of a circle, see if it spawns. It's pretty big. It's very big, especially when you like consider he's not like a big like. I mean, I don't think he was actually that tall. Like maybe something like 6. I mean, it's hard to say that when I'm like not even 6 foot tall, but I'm close. But like he weren't like a Undertaker, Big Show kind of height. Like 350 pounds is damn big. I think that's gonna be about it. I won't use another lure. So we wound up with 3 shinies, 1 Caterpie, 1 Metapod, and 1 Oddish. Now the Oddish one is kind of cool because I've got a shiny Gloom. So having an Oddish is cool. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these guys. That Metapod is thoroughly cunning. Okay stats. Great stats. What did I press? I pressed a button. And it made that happen. I pressed a button and that happened. Oh, I pressed Y. Why did I do that? Great stats. Okay stats. What's the stats of the... Okay, it's good stats. It's good stats. Alright, we'll be back next on Sunday. We have... Be on Twitch. Be an all-nighter. Well, I'll be on an all-nighter. don't know what we'll stream yet. Like, I'm kind of like wondering like whether to do something that's like not Pokemon, but I'm not sure what. Maybe, but it could be another. I mean, I don't want to do like 2 Let's Go's in a row, so it could be I might do a Violet hunt. There's still like a couple of like Paldea Pokemon I need. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. Let me know. Go on the Discord. Let me know. Do you want a Violet or Legends Arceus hunt? But I'll be back on Sunday over on Twitch. Everybody have a good rest of the week. Good weekend.